Welcome to my channel. My name is Ray and this week we're going to be painting minis. Thank you for joining me here today. Now if you want to join in with me, we have a free outline that's waiting for you over on Patreon, but of course if you want to join in and paint freehand as I am, you're more than welcome to do that. Now this week we're going to be doing something a little different. While I was in Solstice Green, I saw this tiny little watercolor book and I just couldn't resist. I love all things mini and I thought this would be a really cool way to maybe do a series of mini paintings. As you know, I'm really enjoying art journaling at the moment, but sometimes the pages are a little big and it takes a little bit more time than I would want to. But painting small, tiny little illustrations is such a fun way to get painting if maybe you don't have much time or if you're not in the mood. And this is a great little easy peasy doodle to do. So this is where I bought it from. This is a place called Solstice Green. I'm sure you can buy them elsewhere. It costs in the UK £2.48, so really inexpensive little book. I don't know what the performance of this paper is going to be, but I thought it would be really cool to do a little art journal in a 2-inch notebook by using inks and pens and everything that I have in my kit. So it could be creating memories. I thought it'd be really cool to maybe paint things from my garden, almost like a little apothecary or something like that. But you know, there's so many things growing in the UK hedgerows at the moment. I have actually pressed here, you can see some forget-me-not, which is what we're going to be painting today, and a little Nigella plant. And it would keep in keeping with the blue theme. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm just using a handful of colours, which I'll come to in a moment. So we're going to start by somewhere in the middle. I never start on my first page. I'm just going to pin that open with this little clip. Again, the clip is from Solstice Green. The pen I'm going to be using today is from Tom Studio and it has the waterproof ink that we used last week. This one is sketch ink from Lottie. This is a waterproof ink, so when I add my watercolours later on, it's not going to run. So the idea here is to create these lovely little mini sketches. As I've said, maybe we could do some mint or thyme or rosemary and have this really cute little memory book of these gorgeous little flowers. Who knows, I may even stick some of my dried flowers in here as we go through, but I think it's going to be a lovely thing to keep. Hedgerow flowers, wildflowers, herbs and all that kind of stuff. So I need to start by doing a drawing, and I'm going to draw straight onto the paper with my pen because I like to work with my mistakes instead of keeping erasing them, which I find can hamper sort of creativity. So let's see how we get on with this little painting. So we're going to start, it doesn't have to be accurate, we're just going to go in and do some shapes. It doesn't have to be accurate to the photo. Remember, the photograph and the outline are there to guide you, and that's all we're going to do. We're just going to do a really lovely, really easy illustration. I'm leaving a little gap here because we've got this tiny little flower. I will put the reference photograph over on Patreon as well. Like I said, it's completely free and yours to keep. My gift to you so that you can paint along with me and have fun and learn to paint as you go. I'm just going to do this really lovely little simple sketch. I'm not even sure if I've done this to scale, but you know what? Doesn't matter. We'll do a leaf there maybe. And a continuation up here. Oh, this one's kind of foreshortened. Some of these are buds, but I'm going to make them into leaves because it doesn't matter. I might add another leaf here because just to give it a little bit of balance, and that's it. So we have our drawing in place. So I have some paints here from Deep Light. Now the obvious choice for me would be this colour here called Forget Me Not. This is a lovely pale blue, a true colour of Forget Me Nots, I guess. And it's a granulating colour. Now if you don't have this colour, and I'm not expecting you to have these exact colours, but you could use a watered down version of a French ultramarine or something like that. You could even use French ultramarine with a little bit of maybe a little bit of gouache would be really cool. So we're just going to just dot this on. This doesn't have to be accurate. We're just giving this illusion. It can be outside the pencil lines. In fact, it probably looks better when it is. I'm just going to pop that on really, really quickly. This is a lovely watered down version. Just a tad more. And we're just going to really sort of throw it onto the paper like this. Nothing fancy, nothing special. I've got two greens here. One is meadow green, and one is called green woodpecker. Both of these colours I really, really enjoy. Like I said, all of the colours I'm using today are from Deep Light. I'm going to be using green woodpecker for what I'm going to be calling the leaves. As you know, some of these are the little buds, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we're just making a cute little book to keep and look back on and just have a little record about what's growing this time of year. These were like from my garden, and such a lovely little thing to keep. Just popping this on. Doesn't matter if the colours blur. Nothing too fussy. I've got inside the pencil line for that one, but I'm not bothered. You can see how I'm just kind of keeping. You can add a bit more colour if you want to some of them here and there, but I quite like that kind of watery look, like so. Oops, that's a little bit too much. And then Solstice Fern we can start to bring down here, add to some of the buds. And just drop it in. It's green woodpecker. Going to go with a yellow. I've picked the colour I've chosen is called Cowslips. You can use any yellow that you've got. If you did want to treat yourself to these paints, I have got a discount code, by the way. Deep Ray. If you head over to Deep Light, you can get 10% off all of their beautiful watercolour paints. But you can use anything, okay? Just to be clear, you don't have to use these. Just dotting that in. And I know it's run and it doesn't matter. So we're just going to pick a bit of Solstice Fern. If you're not familiar with Deep Light, they are a Latvian handmade watercolour company, and they make these gorgeous handmade paints, which I absolutely adore. And I know many of you have treated yourself to these stunning watercolours and have really loved them as much as I have. So if you do want to treat yourself, then take a look. I'm going to take a tiny bit of the forget-me-not and just add it to this green, just to create a bit of contrast on some of the leaves that I've made up. The great thing about this kind of painting is it doesn't have to be botanically accurate, but you can kind of tell what it is. I'm just putting my hand in that one more time. But speaking of botanically accurate, if you do enjoy botanical painting and you want to learn how to paint using watercolour, I do have a Patreon where I show you how to paint these hopefully beautiful paintings. In fact, I'll stop talking and play you a short video and then we can head back to this tutorial. Earlier I mentioned Patreon, which is where I slow everything down and go deeper into botanical painting. Alongside the free outlines, there are 3 membership levels for anyone who'd like more time, detail and guidance with me right here in the studio. Now, Clematis is the core membership tier. This is where I share longer, more considered botanical art tutorials, materials, outlines, reference photograph, in-depth process so that you can create art that you are proud of no matter what level that you're at. And for those who'd like more personal support, my Rose tier includes everything from the other 2 membership levels, along with one-to-one time with me via video call, individual critique, and a video response made just for you. Magnolia is my monthly mini tier. Now this includes shorter, more relaxed lessons, things like quick doodles, small studies, podcasts, and informal explorations that fit easily around your everyday life. Remember that if you're a member of the Clematis and Rose tier, you'll also have full access to everything in the Magnolia tier, so nothing is missed. All of the tutorials across Patreon are suitable for all levels. I teach using a learn to paint as you paint approach, so whether you're just starting out or whether you've been painting for years, you can follow along at your own pace. Patreon is also very easy to use now. Everything is kept in one place. You can use the search bar to quickly find the tutorial or topic that you're looking for without having to scroll endlessly. And if you're planning to stay for a while, do take advantage of the annual membership. My Patreon is about making space for depth, learning, and evolving botanical art practice. If that sounds like something you'd enjoy, we'd love to see you there. So if there's something that appeals to you, then do check us out over on Patreon. And as I said, you can join our free membership level for our free outlines. And if you are a paid member, of course, you'll get those anyway. But you can leave and join any time. And if you're, really, if you think it's something that you're going to enjoy, do take advantage of the annual membership because you can get a discount. And who likes to? So you might want to just have a look at that as well. So I'm just dotting this in, just here and there, just to brighten up some of the blue. This is Forget-Me-Not. That's blurred there, but it doesn't matter. Absolutely lovely colours. Deep light paints are really unusual. They don't do your regular watercolour colours, if you know what I mean. I was really drawn to the brand a few years ago and I asked them if I could work with them, so that's where we are. But like I said, I keep saying it, you don't have to use these paints, okay? You can use whatever you want to use. That's what we're all about on this channel. But, if you did want to treat yourself, why not save a little bit of money and save 10%? I'm just going to pat that in around there. Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry a moment. So the paint is completely dry. So at this point, I'd like to add just a tiny bit of detail, just using my pen. I forgot to mention at the start, I have a 0.01 nibs. This is the finest nib that Tom Studio Pens have. It's very, very fine. Although on the watercolor paper, it is kind of blurring a little bit. So it's making it look that little bit thicker. But it doesn't matter. I just want to add a little bit of detail here. And so it's entirely up to you what you do in terms of detailing. Some of these little tiny buds have some sort of wispy hairs on it, so if you want to put those in, you can do, just by adding a few little wispy bits here and there, just to pull out 1 or 2. So any suggestions for which you would, a plant that you'd like me to paint next in this little mini series? So I'd love to know what you think of this. Like I said, it's just meant to be a bit of fun, nothing too serious. And I really enjoy doing these small doodles because they are such fun to do, and it would be lovely to have a little collection of summer plants or even going through the seasons in this little tiny book. As I said, I've got these pressed flowers here, and again, I'm not even sure what to do with these. If you've got any suggestions, then I'd love to know what you'd suggest me to do. There's one more thing to do before I finish this up. I mean, I sometimes I do like to do kind of like a double outline on some of my layers because I just think it looks really cute and kind of really illustrative, but it's not for everyone. You don't have to do this. There's a little wiggle here and there. And then of course we need to name the plant, so we have forget-me-not. And it's summer. '26. And there we have a delightful mini illustration. Remember to join our Facebook group. We are the Wonders of Watercolor, and I will link it underneath this video and again on my homepage. We'd love to see you there because you can share your finished paintings and have a chat about what you're doing and all that kind of stuff. We've got a lovely team of moderators headed up by our lovely Rose who will look after you and answer any questions, and we'd love to see you there to support our community. Thank you for joining me. My name is Ray, and if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's a way of supporting me, and you'll find the like button just down there. And of course you may want to consider subscribing to my channel, where every week we give you new tutorials, all completely free. My gift to you. Thank you for joining me. My name is Ray, and I'll see you soon.